Right, I've drew a vertical line across here, and I think it's quite a good one. I'm going to try and make this look three-dimensional, so it's going to look like it's in 3B. Try and get some depth into it, make it look 3B. So I like a bit of sky in here, bit of cerulean blue, I think, in that sky. Get some on my brush. Let's try that. Oh, perfect. That's it. That's my sky in. Now then, I need now some greens in background. So I need quite a lot of water. Let's have a look. Just mixing a bit of yellow and blue for some green. See what we get. Let's have a look at this. There's a lot of water in this. I'll just let it drip down to where it wants, sort of thing. Not going to matter. So there. I think I'll do it like that. Probably making a couple of patches of yellow stuff, a couple of patches of greener stuff just to vary it a bit. And I think there's a couple of patches of like a darkish shadowy bits down this side here, something like that. A couple of bits, I think there's a bit in there, something like that, just a couple of shadowy bits in there. That's it, that's that done. Right, so now let me wash my brush. I think what I can probably do now, I think I can pull this green into here. That's going to be my water, so I'll have some reflections in there anyway of this screen and stuff. Right, let's get some water in. So I'll wet all that. Right, get some water in. So I've just got cerulean blue in there. I'll say like that. There, something like that. Mix some more up. I think what I'm going to do is just go from here as well. Go from there. Into there like that. And then get some thicker as I come down here. I'll just make it thicker. That's it. Could even add one of the darker blues in. Get a bit of cobalt or something that's slightly darker. And add a bit of that in at bottom, I think. There. That's better, isn't it? It makes that look a bit closer then. There. So that's that. Right. You know what? Just this bit here, and this bit here, and this bit here. I'm going to come in, I haven't even washed my brush, just gone straight into really, really bright yellow. And get them in there like that. Just for edge of them. It's just edge of there. So I'm not going to put a little bit in there and all. I'll stick it in all the way up. Great. Into there. And then I'll get this bashed in all the way through. Gets a bit darker down in this bottom bit as we go on. That's good. There we are. That'll do for now. Right. While this is wet, I might just whack in a little bit of green into this just while it's wet. Something like that. That's it, that's just going to be a reflection in there. Right. Now, to here. Some bright, lovely bright greens in there. There Oh. That's it. It's that job. And then I think some of them darker colours in. We're going to need some of them in there. Sort of coming in like that. A few of them. That's like a bit of purpley colour, Larry. It's a bit of red and blue to make it purple. Stick a bit of that in, just making it a bit more interesting. There we are. Let's see. Let's get a bit of this cerulean blue again. Bring a bit of that in, just in there, and across. I think I'll have some of this purple colour. It's quite far away, just in on the bottom of here as well. Just on the bottom there. Something like that. Show a bit of land and stuff in the bottom there. That's it. And then there's more in some of these bushes and stuff as well, actually. Little bits and bobs of stuff in there. Right, let's get some stronger greens in, I think. Just some stronger, darker greens in. And then that's about done. So I'm mixing some yellow, blue. I think I'm going to stick a bit of Bontumber in there. So you get a really dark green in there and just pop some little bits in. That's sort of scattered about. There's some right up here. And there's some bits down there. There we are. I don't want to kill all my light colours, so that's that then. That'll do for that for now. So I'll squeeze that out. Come into just some water. In fact, you know what? I'm going to get some cerulean blue on my brush. I'm just going to come in, touch into this. Just pull out a few more of these shadows. Shadows, reflections. That's it, just a few more of them in there. That's it. I can go through there and all. Perfect. Could do him not dripping, so I hope that one don't drip. Right, now. Get some green. Bontumber now. I'm going for a really dark, dull green there. Sort of realistic looking green for this bit. And then there's a bit of land in here. Into there, and then coming up into here with some of that. That's it. Brown and purple to get it even darker. Some even darker bits in there. So that's not looking bad at that. And then I think squeeze that out. Wash my brush. Meaty yellow. Right on the tips of here. Put some bright yellow back in. On some of these edges, look. There we are. Cool. That's that bit. Probably squeeze that out. And then same again. That's some reflections. Right, I think I'm going to do now. Get this brush, a little bit of water on, and just soften some of these reflections across a little bit. Because they're looking a bit... that's better. That looks better. They're looking a bit summer, and that looks a bit better. Something like that, that's it. There. I'll sort that bit out in a bit. It looks quite nice. Actually, I'll sort of do it now because I'll have a bit of that. I like that. There, looks nice. Right, this bit in here now. So that bit in there. Some nice dark greens in there. Like that. And then some Bond Umber. Oh, that looks nice. Some Bond Umber in there and all. Right, I think I'm going to dry that now before I add any more. Just drying it gently. If you go gently with it, you're not blowing your paint everywhere. That'll probably do, that's probably dry enough. If you watched yesterday, you'll have heard what my stepbrother Doofus has been up to. He's take that off. My stepbrother Doofus, he's first of all, he thought he were a black belt in karaoke, so he's put his foot through the shed trying to do karaoke, broke the shed, and broke his foot as well. So that was his first stupid thing what he did. Then he decided he would go in sunbathing, so he went sunbathing, covered himself in baby oil, and went to sleep sunbathing on a red ant's nest. So he got covered in a rash off the red ants, and the baby oil's burnt him to a cinder, so he's got bonds all over him and all. So that was his next stupid thing what he did. Day after, looks out window, what's he doing? He's only poking an hornet's nest, so he's jumped over next door's fence. The hornets have all stung him on the backside, so he's got all stings all over his backside. He's ran and jumped in pond to get away from him, but the bloke next door with pond, he's into these exotic pets, you see, and he's got piranha in his pond. So Doofus has been bit by piranhas, and then today he's got the ironing board out, right, climbed up on top of the ironing board pretending he's surfing. Well, he's only fell off and broke his arm, hasn't he? I says, Doofus, no! But just as I said it, that's when he fell. Broke his arm. So, he's not in very good shape, our Doofus. But I do keep telling him to stop doing stupid things. But he just does not listen. Here we are. You know what, I might give that a dry and then try and glaze some yellow back in on top of that, see how that works. And then we're nearly done. That's it. Yeah, poor old Doofus. So he's been surfing on the ironing board, climbed up on the ironing board, done a bit of surfing, and I broke his arm. I had to take him down to casualty like. Right, so that's just sort of, I say glazing, I'm sort of stippling on top of them dark colours with that yellow, and that'll dry more transparent. You'll not hardly see that in a minute. So that's that. Let's wipe my brush out. I think now. Let's have a look. What shall I do now? I'm just looking, seeing the textures and everything. I think that one could do with perhaps building up a bit actually. Just wash my brush out and all. I'm going to come back into that one. I'll bring that one a bit closer. I'm getting my 3 dimension now, because if you look, that looks closer than that. So now I want to bring this one in. So this one looks closer. So I think with a bit of stippling, give this a bit of texture, it'll make it look a little bit closer. And then some of these darker colours in. A couple of them darker colours in there. That's it. I think that's brought that just a little bit closer. You could do it clip back on there, can't I? Let's put a clip there. Just a little bit flatter, that's it. There, now then, there's a lot of sparkle on this water, so come in with this, just pop in a few water lines. So this time, I'm not using my designer's gouache, I'm taking colour out, because it's this greenish colour. It should come out not too bad, and it is doing. The cerulean blue, I might struggle to get some out of that, so I might have to go back and use designer's gouache. But we'll see. Well, that bit's gone in nice anyway. Let's try this bit here. Oh, that looks nice. Take that across, mate. A few bits in there. And that's that one. Yeah. See, it's once I get into this area, I'm going to struggle to get any out, because the blue hardly ever pulls out. Looks like there's a bit of a line there, so I'll go with that one. Get across that one in there like that. Just putting a few in, just to try and get a bit of summer. There we are. There, damned a few out. Is that looking alright? Yeah, a few little lines in there. I might pop a bit more in a bit, but for now, I think what I'm going to do now, so I'm on 18 minutes, I think now, pop in a little fishing boat, so I'll get some brown colour, a bit of yellow to it, make a creamish colour. So I've got Burnt Umber, lemon yellow. That's a nice colour. So there's a boat. It's not that big. It's about there, like that. Front end's coming up about there. That's it. And it's sort of there. About like that. Something about like that. And then the reflection is really subtle. Like that, reflection. Probably even, let's get a little brush. Yeah, that's the reflection. There's probably even a little bit there going up a bit. So pull that round a bit like that, just a little dabble of it. Yeah, something like that. That's the reflection there. Something like that. So there's a bloke in the boat. Let's get him in. He's actually got a white t-shirt on, so hopefully this will stand out enough. Plenty of, this is designer's white gouache or gouache. whatever that wants to call it. So there's a bloke stood about there. Is that standing out enough? Where's me? Let me get some neat gouache. Some neat. A little better. Yeah, I've got a great big neat blob on the end of my brush there. That's better. See that, can't you? Stick that back into there. What's that? Now then. Give that brush a wash. Nearly done. Get into some, I'd say, black. It looks like he's got black trousers on. Got paint all over me. Bringing hands. In some black trousers. So there's his black trousers to there. And pop him an head on. That's his head. Now I'm thinking, can I get a tiny, tiny thin brush like that one and just get him this fishing rod. That's it, that's his fishing rod. There, I think that looks alright. That white's gone into these black trousers a bit, so I'll bring them up a bit more. A bit more black into his trousers there. I could even pop him in a bit there like that. A bit of this white. Into white reflection in there. You're going to want that white reflecting. There we are. Perfect. Right. Yeah, I think we're about done. I think what I'm going to do is just because this, I'm struggling with this to remove paint from this cerulean. I think I'm going to just pop in a few water lines here and there with this. Now when this dries, it'll dry a lot lighter. So if it seems a bit strong at minute, don't worry too much. It will be a lot lighter when it dries. Some like that, just a few. And then as we come in here, there's a few little bits dotted about. That's it. And then actually on this, just wash that out. On this front bit here, let's just get a bit. Put a bit of Bont umber in that. So I've got a bit of Bont umber and a bit of blue. In fact, I'm going to add a bit of Payne's Grey to it. A bit of Payne's Grey and blue. I'm just going to pop in a couple of low lights as well in here. Just a few. That's it. I'll dip my brush so it goes more watery. Put a couple more in. And they're the same, they get a bit thinner as they go back. A few in these reflections here. There. Give some of these a dab. Well, nice little fishing boat, fisherman. Turn me on. Put Peter and Paul in. Where's that tiny little brush gone? There it is. Peter and Paul are looking for worms. Birthday. Here we are. His trousers are still that white's gone down into his trousers. Let's pull his trousers up, look. There we are. Pull them up a bit. There. That's better. There, let me stand back and have a look. Pretty decent. Right. There you go at that one. Bit free by mention. Got a sort of a layer there with your sky, another layer there with your background, another layer there with your middle ground, slightly closer middle ground, foreground, little bloke in a boat. You couldn't ask for more. Brilliant. Right, I'll see you on beach. In it.